Ems know something was wrong with me when they got me.
Yeah, I knew
and
we
Dre
had a
knew
problem.
something was wrong with me. And Jimmy says, 50, we know something's wrong with you, but it's okay. Because M said it's okay, and Dre said it's okay.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was going to be this big of a
hand
problem.
in his face, like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, but works out, watch.
All right, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's go.
My manager gave me a copy of Guess Who's Back. And within the first couple of songs, I was like, yo, he's back.
50 came out here to LA a couple of days after that. We sat down, talked about it, and seemed like he was cool as shit.
Big shout out to my man 50 Cent doing it, you know what I'm saying? Me and him go way, way, way back, man. That's one of my shorties, man, coming up in the game. One of the best MCs in the world, man.
So 50 was able to pull from the real bare bone skeletons and create melodies that they were able to later produce on top of and make it that.
But just as his buzz grew with Power of the Dollar, an attempt on his life was made. Nine bullets left him scarred and blacklisted.
Yeah! Nigga, I'm straight out of Southside. Yeah.
In the world of hip-hop, there are countless stories of collaborations, rivalries, and friendships. But few are as iconic as the bond between two of the genre's biggest names, Eminem and 50 Cent. Today, we're going to dive deep into their incredible friendship, how they met, the music they created together, the beefs they weathered, and the record-breaking success they've achieved. This is the story of Eminem and 50 Cent.
If y'all got love for this hip-hop shit, if y'all got love for rap shit, put your hands up. Now when I say Slim, you say Shady. Slim, Slim. When I say Doctor, you say Trey. Doctor, Doctor. When I say 50, you say Sid. 50, 50. Oh.
It all starts with Eminem, born Marshall Bruce Mathers III, in Detroit, Michigan. Eminem had always dreamed of making it big in the rap world, but the path wasn't easy. He faced rejection, racism, and financial struggles early in his career. But what really catapulted Eminem into the mainstream was his meeting with Dr. Dre. The legendary producer and rapper saw something special in Eminem, and in 1999, he signed him to his label, Aftermath Entertainment.
Well, I first heard Eminem's music at Jimmy Iovine's house. He just happened to have gotten Eminem's tape maybe a couple of days before. And he actually got it from an intern that used to work at Interscope. He popped it in and I heard it and I thought it was incredible. At this time, I had no idea he was a white guy. I didn't find that out until a few days later. And I was just like, what the is this? I really need to meet this guy.
But his breakthrough moment came in 1999 with the release of his second studio album, the Slim Shady LP. This album earned him a Grammy Award and set the stage for his rise to superstardom. This was a career-defining moment, marking the beginning of a partnership that would change both of their lives. Around the same time, a man from South Jamaica, Queens, New York, was making waves in the streets and in the music scene. 50 Cent, born Curtis James Jackson III, had already built a reputation as a tough, street-smart rapper. Before the world knew him as 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson was a hungry young rapper from Queens, crafting his skills under the legendary Jam Master Jay. Jay taught him song structure, but the industry wasn't ready for his raw street tales.
A friend of mine introduced me to Jam Master Jay from Run DMC. The first record label I was signed to was JMJ Records. I was with him for a short period. Jam Master Jay's touring schedule was so hectic that he wasn't able to focus.
Jam Master Jay here, you know what I'm saying? The creator, the originator of the whole hip-hop thing here. Big shout out to my man 50 Cent doing it, you know what I'm saying? Me and him go way, way, way back, man. That's one of my shorties, man, coming up in the game. One of the best MCs in the world, man. Watch this boy shine, for real. Hear me, feel me. The legend has spoken.
So I moved on and I ran into an executive from Columbia Records. I was there for a short period, like for a year and a half, and then my album was coming out. 3 days before I was supposed to shoot my single with Destiny's Child, I got shot.
50 Cent's life and music took on an even more intense and personal dimension. A deal with Columbia Records and Trackmasters followed, but just as his buzz grew with Power of the Dollar, an attempt on his life was made. Nine bullets left him scarred and blacklisted.
It was real, like a real sneaky ass, cause he came around the back of the car. Then he like at the door, started popping. The glass broke, shit. I'm jumping around the back of the car and shit, you know what I mean? Popping on.
And you're a tough guy. I mean, you've been shot how many times? 9 times?
Yeah, 9 times.
9 times, and you lived.
Yeah, it was one incident though. It wasn't.
One
9
time.
times once.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you were shot in the face too.
Yeah, right here on the side. It's a little dimple.
I don't even see
What
a scar.
kind of gun was this?
Yeah, what kind of gun?
A 9mm. You can see the.
Oh yeah, look
Inside?
at that.
Yeah.
After the shooting, he got dropped from Columbia Records. Most would have folded. 50 doubled down. His mixtapes flooded the streets, catching the ears of Eminem and Dr. Dre.
My manager gave me a copy of Guess Who's Back. And within the first couple of songs, I was like, yo, he's back.
I was getting music from Theo Settlemeyer, who's 50's attorney, who also happened to be M's attorney at the time. I was funneling it to Marshall, but at the time, Marshall was working on filming 8 Mile. He was also finishing up the Eminem show, so he was very focused on what he had in front of him creatively. At some point, we got the Guess Who's Back record, and I think it was before 50 even officially released it. And that's when I was like, all right, listen, you gotta listen to this thing.
At that point in time, I think we had found out that he wasn't signed yet, so, we have a chance to maybe do something with him. Let's try to see what's up.
You got in the business with Eminem, right? Did he discover you or something?
Yeah, Eminem. He had got his hands on a copy of a mixtape that I put out through my attorneys, Theo Settlemeyer. Paul Rosenberg is Eminem's representation, and they have a relationship, so that's how he got the CD.
So I think the first time I met 50 was at a release party. Was it in New York? I think it was in New York.
In Los Angeles for the release of the record.
They flew me out to Los Angeles. I met him, I met Dre. And I know creatively there's no place I could be that is better than Shady Aftermath.
50 came out here to LA a couple of days after that. We sat down, talked about it, and seemed like he was cool as shit, so I was like, let's do it, man. So maybe another week after that, me and 50, we went in the studio. I think we spent about 4 or 5 days in the studio, and we got shit like 5 keepers on this album. 50, in my opinion, is one of the most incredible artists I've worked with in the studio as far as writing and just like basic performance and just vibing. You know what I mean? He came in, every track I put up, he had something for it. He wrote to it, got in the booth, did his thing. Shit came out hot.
Straight from NWA. How could he not understand what 50 Cent is doing right now? I'm on the dream team right now. I got the 2 biggest bodyguards I could possibly have at Interscope Records. Eminem and Dr. Dre, you heard me?
I had a lot of music out, like on the street. So much stuff that M didn't hear.
Like, I think they recorded like 30 songs when he was with Dre. Like, he would go to LA and just keep recording, then go to Detroit, keep recording.
But every song he was doing was so crazy, there was nothing to get rid of. There was nothing that we could even say, oh, that would be cool for a mixtape.
At the end, that's why the album was so long. Like, my album had 19 cuts on it. Technically, it's the maximum playing time you got for a single disc, and it's technically a double CD, Get Rich or Die Tryin.
In 2003, he released Get Rich or Die Tryin, and it was nothing short of a masterpiece. The album featured huge hits like In the Club and 21 Questions, which solidified 50 Cent as one of hip-hop's hottest new stars. It sold over 9 million copies in the US alone and 13 million worldwide, making 50 Cent a global phenomenon. 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Tryin is widely regarded as the biggest debut album in hip-hop history, setting records with its massive sales and cultural impact. With Get Rich or Die Tryin, he didn't just make a debut, he took over. Backed by Shady and Aftermath, 50 became a global force, proving that resilience, strategy, and raw talent could turn bullets into billboards.
I don't know if we really set out to create anything. It was more, let's just make the best music that we can make.
You told me you're making a record right now with the biggest artist in the world. Like, I can say that shit and it makes sense.
50 Cent was just as impressed by Eminem's skills and artistry. Soon, they were in the studio together, recording tracks like Patiently Waiting where both artists showcased their powerful delivery and lyrical talent.
Patiently Waiting was one of the first beats I sent Fifth, actually.
I had CDs of Dre beats, CDs of, I'm like, I'm the man right now, right? So now we went through it and 50 combed through it. Now, they're skeletons. So some of those melodies you hear now, they weren't in it. So 50 was able to pull from the real bare bone skeletons and create melodies that they were able to later produce on top of and make it that.
Patiently Waiting, I think, just had the cello, the strings on it, and the drums.
It was like a like sounds almost, and it was like I had enough for me to know what tempo and the feel of it, and I just.
And that's one of the fun things for me to do as a producer is to hear somebody's rhyme and what they've done and then kind of build around that as opposed to building the beat first. I was really into trying to make it cinematic and trying to make it seem like, you know, make it like a movie.
That combined with what they were talking about on the record and how they were able to sort of weave themselves together through this song was pretty magical, I think.
The connection was instant, and soon, the two were not only musical collaborators, but also close friends. This collaboration led to one of the most influential partnerships in hip-hop history. Their chemistry was undeniable. They were two different kinds of artists. Eminem, the white, controversial rapper from Detroit, and 50 Cent, the gritty, street-smart rapper from Queens. But together, they created a unique and powerful dynamic that resonated with fans worldwide. Their friendship wasn't just about the studio or business, though. Eminem and 50 Cent regularly performed together, energizing crowds at concerts around the world. Their live shows were legendary, combining Eminem's rapid-fire delivery with 50's catchy hooks and charisma. The energy in the arena was palpable. Fans knew they were witnessing something special, something real. But what really set their relationship apart was their genuine camaraderie. Despite the millions of records they've sold and the accolades they've earned, Eminem and 50 Cent always kept their friendship grounded. Even after 20 years, 50 Cent remains loyal to Eminem and Dr. Dre.
Now when I say Slim, you say Shady. Slim, Slim. When I say Dr, you say Dre. Dr, Dr. When I say 50, I mean you say Shady. 50, 50.
Eminem has often said in interviews that 50 Cent is one of the few people in the music industry he trusts completely.
I just want to say, man, I'm here today because this is not only like a business partner to me, it's one of the best friends I've ever known in the world. And he's also helped me through a lot of hard times in my own life, and he's always been there when I need him.
And 50 has returned the sentiment, calling Eminem his big brother and mentor, and placing Eminem in the same category as his grandparents.
I never dissolved the relationship between me and them. It'd be pretty tough for us to have an argument because I hold him in the kind of regards I hold my grandparents in.
I noticed that.
You know, he provided opportunities for me to take care of myself when I couldn't at that point. Like, I actually couldn't make it happen without the assistance that I got from him.
The fact that he is authentic and he's ours, he's mine. I love him to death. So ain't nobody can tell me shit about him. He's in a tight second spot in my life for people who've done things for me that didn't have to.
The two were at the top of their game, and their friendship only seemed to strengthen. But success in the rap game isn't without drama, and Eminem and 50 Cent's friendship was no exception. Hip-hop is notorious for beefs, and Eminem and 50 Cent were no strangers to the tension in the industry. Eminem was deeply involved in beefs with artists like Ja Rule, Cannabis, and Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst. Meanwhile, 50 Cent had his infamous feud with The Game and Ja Rule. But despite the drama, the bond between Eminem and 50 Cent never wavered. In fact, Eminem played a major role in supporting 50 Cent through some of the darkest moments of his career, including the tension with Ja Rule and Murdering.
Like, I wasn't even gonna say nothing. To be honest with you, I didn't even address them directly until like Ja had said something about Haley.
Shut up, Em, you claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known What's Haley gonna be when she grows up?
That was upset. I seen them was upset. I said, all right, I can do it now. And I went in the next room. I was in Detroit, and I recorded Automatic Gunfire that weekend.
Eminem was loyal, and always had 50's back. A loyalty that stood out in a business where trust is hard to come by.
I would say that it's much more fun to be his friend than it is to be his enemy. Because this guy is relentless. And he won't stop.
Let's talk numbers. Eminem has sold over 220 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. He's earned 15 Grammy Awards, 2 Oscar nominations, and countless other honors. His albums, like the Marshall Mathers LP and The Eminem Show, have defined an era in hip-hop. Meanwhile, 50 Cent has sold over 30 million albums worldwide, with his breakout album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', being a major factor in his success. Though not quite as massive as Eminem, 50 Cent's impact on hip-hop and his ventures into business and television have kept him in the spotlight for years. 50 Cent has also proven himself to be a businessman with a vision. His executive producing role in the hit series Power is just one example of his far-reaching influence outside of music. He's been able to carve out a new career as an actor, producer, and entrepreneur, and Eminem has been there to cheer him on every step of the way.
And to have my first album sell 13 million records, if you discredit or disassociate the fact that I'm in association to Eminem, who's selling 23 million records on the Marshall Mathers LP, you're just an idiot to think that. It is also that connection.
He's the bridge culturally for hip-hop culture to lose its color, for everybody to feel like they want to participate and be a part of it. No Eminem, no Rolls Royces and Ferraris that you see. Do you see what I'm saying to you now? They wouldn't be able to earn the same amount of money off of the projects that they have going on because there wouldn't be that many consumers of it. So when they would look and go, oh, why he sold more records than the rest of, oh, because he's white.
Through the ups and downs, the beefs, and the business, the friendship between Eminem and 50 Cent remains strong. Their bond is more than just about making music together. It's about loyalty, trust, and mutual respect. As we look at their combined impact on hip-hop, it's clear that their friendship has not only shaped their careers, but also influenced the culture of rap itself. From breaking records to surviving the toughest of times, Eminem and 50 Cent have proven that true friendship in the cutthroat world of hip-hop can endure. Their journey is a testament to the power of collaboration, respect, and the incredible bond that two of the genre's greatest ever formed. And as long as the music plays, their legacy, both as artists and as friends, will continue to inspire generations to come.
Look at me, don't be mad, all right? Don't be mad you signed the wrong record deal, okay? Okay, Shady Aftermath, you heard me? You don't got neither one of those names involved with your deal, up, you know what I mean? It's okay. Don't worry about it, you know, everybody makes mistakes and maybe you can bounce back from it, but you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah!